corrupt cops often get away with their power trips and wrongdoings due to their immunity from the law. But what happens when they are hit with the ultimate punishment?
You've been in my shoes numerous times. Whatever. So stop playing the charade and answer the question. How long have you been a cop?
12 years.
For our first case, we have a cop who went from winning the Best Officer of the Year award in 2019 to losing his job as a police officer in one night. On November 27, 2022, in the Palm Coast community of Florida State, Trooper Jordan Capella reported an unusual case where a man had parked his vehicle right on top of a parking line governing a handicap spot in front of a convenience store. The truck in question had no handicap plaque and was clearly out of place. Austin Tuning, the owner and driver of this truck, was a police officer who was now a suspect of driving under the influence and was responsible for illegally parking his vehicle.
Come stand over here for me. No, come stand over here for me. Do you have diabetes or epilepsy?
No, sir.
Any injuries that prevent you from performing that?
No, sir. I had a knee surgery on my right knee.
How long ago?
About 15 years ago.
Do you have any issues walking, talking?
Yes, sir. I take blood pressure medication and antidepressant medication.
No defect you walking, talking,
Yes, sir.
listening, learning new things.
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to perform these exercises?
Whatever you want me to do, sir.
You've been in my shoes numerous times.
Whatever
Right.
you
So
want me to
stop
do,
playing the charade and answer the question.
There's no charade, sir. I'm providing you an answer. Whatever you need me to do to comply with whatever orders you're providing me with, I'll gladly perform.
Your sobriety exercises are voluntary.
According to your driver's license,
them
it's not
or not.
voluntary. So I'm asking you whatever you need to perform, I'll gladly.
Put your feet together, hands down by your
Yes, sir.
side. Face me. We're not going to walk the line yet.
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side.
Yes, sir.
You want any contact?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your body. Don't move your
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working with Toronto?
The last 2 months, sir.
How long have you been a cop?
12 years, sir.
And what do you do with people who are impaired?
I have called MRI, and I have done a DUI investigation, sir.
So you need to get on your back. You're under arrest for DUI.
Yes, sir.
Relax. Relax your arms. Chewy, relax your arms. In my car, on my spotlight, there's an extra set of handcuffs. Relax your arms. Do you want to provide a breath sample? No? I'm going to read you implied consent, but you know what using a breath sample is.
This is in retaliation to me allegedly trying to talk to Jordan Capella's girlfriend, which is not true. And by talk to, I mean engage in some sort of relationship status with, which is not true. I know that this is recorded, and I just want the video to reflect that.
Austin here tries to paint a very different picture by talking to the cameras. He tries to paint this incident as a personal vendetta instead of what it really is, his very own failure as an officer of the law. He clearly seems to think that as a police officer, he can work out some loopholes or tricks that will get him out of this DUI.
Just checking on you physically. You doing okay? Are you alright? Truly. I'm gonna ask you again when we get there. Are you gonna provide a breath sample? Yes or no?
You have to read implied consent
Okay.
after a 20-minute observation period.
I understand how to do my job, Chewy.
I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, sir. Are you a certified drug recognition expert?
Oh yeah. Are you?
No, sir.
How is that relevant?
Just a couple questions, sir.
Are you a red? That's not fair.
Yes, sir, I am.
You are?
Yes, sir. My certification's expired over a year, but I have taken a course for it. Are you certain this is not a retaliation to me talking to allegedly Dummy, which is your girlfriend, allegedly?
It's irrelevant. You
I just want to make sure that the previous message you sent me was that if I had any further communication with your ex or whatever circumstances with your girlfriend, that you would pull me up, because I haven't, and I blocked you and your girlfriend or whatever significant other you wish to call her. So on any social media that I have.
That is relevant.
No, I understand that, sir, but I just want to make sure that it's notated that that's what you forwarded to me on previous social media things.
Yeah. That issue person, this issue, not professional.
Okay. It's kind of hard to dictate for two.
Say what?
Austin again tries to outsmart the law. He desperately tries to engage the trooper in a conversation to try and prove that this entire incident was due to personal differences between them. Austin, a police officer, now on the other side of the law, seems to think that he can outsmart the system with such childish antics.
I've told you this before, haven't I?
Yes, sir, and I wasn't impaired at that time.
No, you let you go, and I know.
It's because I wasn't impaired. There was no reason to conduct a further investigation. Probably for improper speed, sir.
Right.
45. I was probably going, what? Do you have it documented on your,
I don't recall the speed.
Okay.
I've been you over before.
Yes, sir. And we had a personal
issue.
And we had a personal conversation at that traffic stop, did we not, sir?
Yep, and I told you you were free to go.
Yes, sir. And that wasn't a personal traffic stop, that was just a traffic stop, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
When I'm on duty, nothing with you is personal.
Yes, sir. Doubt that.
FHP, don't make DUI.
Suspected DUI.
Well, that's going to be your charge.
Yeah,
1830.
what's your suspicion of DUI?
I'm asking you if you're willing to provide a breath sample.
I am inquiring if you're reading the implied consent.
I'll read you a flight.
Thank you, sir.
Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You said yeah?
It's on your camera, sir.
Yes or no? Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has
Chewy?
heard me correctly.
Outside of the vehicle, there are engines running for these machines.
Yes, sir. But there is a microphone that is positioned right here next to the prison department.
Enough with this stuff, bro. Yes or no?
Your patrol vehicle that is equipped with audio and video has heard me say what I needed to say, sir.
Okay.
So we're going to play difficult.
Now, I'm not playing difficult with you, sir.
You're not?
No, sir.
So you can't just answer a simple question that I'm
I
clarifying?
answered your question twice already.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir.
First time you said no.
Okay.
I got here.
You read me implied,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, I did.
Are you conducting your 20-minute observation period of me, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not in direct observation.
All right. Are you relaying any of your observation to any other person?
No, we're going to do our observation period when we get inside. I'm going to deactivate my audio and video camera so I can play back the tape of you answering my question.
Yes, sir. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Throughout the video, we can see that Austin Chuning's attitude is not fit for a police officer. As an officer of the law, not only should Austin have been more responsible, once he was caught under the influence, he should have cooperated with his fellow officer instead of trying to weasel his way out. But because of his inability to take responsibility and his attempts to paint the incident as a personal vendetta, Officer Austin was let go from his position with Holy Hill Police Department the very next morning. Of course, he was also charged with a DUI. This was yet another example of an idiot cop who jeopardized his career all in one go.
Okay, what's your name?
Malcolm.
Yes. What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But that wasn't us riding. We haven't rode at all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't rode at all today. He literally just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his friend. They stay somewhere up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
On the 14th of January, 2021 in North Carolina, someone reported the case of a stolen bike. This was what led to a traumatizing cascade of events for a 14-year-old boy named Malcolm Ziegler. The missing bike had indeed been stolen, but the thief had already sold it to the clueless and innocent Ziegler for a price. However, the police wouldn't give the teenager a chance to explain himself before putting him in handcuffs.
I did.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What?
Diggs, you want to go and verify that for me?
Yeah. What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
Gosh, what did I do?
Just hang tight for me right here, okay? So here's what's going on, okay? So that vehicle's been entered as stolen.
What?
Okay.
Which one?
The dirt bike right over there, the Suzuki.
Uh huh.
So I know you've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been reported stolen. It's been entered as stolen. So right now, you are in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Well, can I show you the bill of sale from where I bought it?
Absolutely. You can definitely show me that.
Right. I mean, I did not steal it. I can show you.
Where's the bill of sale at?
I think it's in my house somewhere.
Okay, so here's what's going to go ahead and happen. Just hang tight for me. Matter of fact, do me a favor, sir. Go ahead and step right here.
Oh my God.
57 Fuquay, 2 males, 1095.
So I have to go to the police station?
Yeah, just hang tight, hang tight. Let me go do this real quick. I gotta search you, okay?
That's fine. Just phone
Yeah, your phone right there. I'm just gonna go and set it right here, okay, sir?
All right.
Without any evidence that Malcolm was the thief they were looking for, the officer placed him under arrest, even as the boy tried to explain how he had come into possession of the bike. Malcolm even offered to show the officer the bill of sale, but the cop insisted on having him in the back of the car first, treating the teenager like a hardened and armed criminal.
Well, I'm gonna work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I can try to find the bill of sale. I have
sir,
a lot of
and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So he's talking with your dad right now.
I can tell you. I can show you if you can go. You can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought it from.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen at National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage.
Malcolm's father arrived and he tried to dig out the bill of sale from the house in order to clear his son of the false accusation. Thankfully, while this was going on, 2 other attending officers realized how wrong the situation was and approached the arresting officer to discuss the issue.
He's detained right now because he's 14.
He's 14?
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Okay. So...
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
Is that before all that you verified before you...
I detained him and then we verified.
That's why I asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So, obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You're not charging him with larceny of a...
Nope.
Okay, because obviously that didn't happen.
Yep.
So, worst you have is what?
Possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Which is, you gonna think you get secure custody and all that?
Probably not.
Or a petition? Alright. You're 14, me personally, you ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on.
Okay.
You ain't, if he was 18 and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property, different.
Malcolm was eventually released and cleared after presenting the bill of sale. The same couldn't be said. Speaking of what's right, it seems sometimes the citizens are more aware of what the law considers right than cops are. Take this next case, for instance.
You said you're asking the customers for money and stuff like that.
Well, God bless the homeless, sir.
Okay, well, they don't want you up front of the business.
Okay, I don't want you up in front of the business.
Okay, well, that's not how this is.
So you can go get in your car and leave?
No.
Like, I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have a nice night.
They just don't want you up here anymore.
I don't care. It's not, no, they don't have the authority to tell me not to be here.
They said you're asking for money and stuff like that.
That's what they said. It's hearsay.
Huh?
That's hearsay. I say I'm not asking for money.
Okay, well, they said you're up front. So can you just go somewhere else?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going somewhere. I put it in my heart to stand right here, and I'm standing right here.
Okay, but they don't want you blocking the sidewalk and stuff.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
I don't have any ID on me now.
Okay.
And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you anyway.
All right, well, you need to just move along. That's all they want you to do.
This Army veteran known as Jeff was standing outside a local bar in Florida holding a sign that said, "God bless the homeless vets." Suddenly, police officers appeared out of nowhere, claiming that passers-by complained that Jeff had been asking for money. Jeff, however, was very familiar with his rights and would not allow the police to tamper with them, so he stood his ground. Naturally, the officers didn't take kindly to this act of defiance.
Nope, not happy.
Why?
Because I'm just saying God bless the homeless vets.
Okay, yeah, and you have the right to do that.
Yeah.
They just don't want you in front of their business.
It's
I mean, is there a reason why you're up here?
God put it in my heart to be here.
No, is there a reason why you're in front of this business?
Yeah, God put it in my heart to stand right here and say God bless the homeless veterans.
Okay. Well, is there a reason why you're in front of this business?
Not particularly this business. I'm just on the public sidewalk.
Okay, and you're not asking for money?
I am not asking for money.
Okay, your sign doesn't say it, so I don't know.
No.
As the officer threw shady quotes of the law at Jeff, the veteran was quick to return clear-cut responses. This back and forth continued until another officer arrived, and as you would expect, he didn't make the situation any better.
This is my ID.
You want to play that game?
I'm not showing you anything else. At this point, I'm invoking my right to remain silent and invoking the right to have my attorney present during questions. I'm not answering questions. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just making sure that you understand that your attorney has nothing to do with us. Okay, your attorney has to do with court.
Mm-hmm.
That's not us.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're here for you, we have the right during an investigation to identify you.
Okay, I'm not identifying myself.
Okay, so you're going to end up
All
going
right,
to jail.
I told him my name is Jeff, and that's all I'm giving you.
No, if you want to give us your information, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But we still have to.
Am I being detained at this point?
Yes.
For what?
For the identification of you, which is an investigation that they started.
Okay, I'm not giving any identification. I would like to remain silent.
Okay. At this point, you're being detained. Okay. So let me see this. Do you have anything in your pockets that'll poke, stab, or anything?
Since you're asking me if I have anything in my pockets, I am armed lawfully. I have a concealed carry permit.
Okay. Where's it at?
Here's my hands. It's in my pocket.
In your front pocket?
Yeah. Here's my hands. All right. Matter of fact, once you guys just put me in cuffs, I don't want any.
Yeah.
Since I'm armed, I don't want any problems.
Despite all evidence, including witness statements pointing to the contrary, Jeff was still placed in handcuffs for an unnamed crime. The officers involved would come to regret this, as their department launched an internal investigation after the situation was brought to their notice.
Let's jump over to the city of Lake Jackson, where Officer Johnny Cagle got physical with an ordinary citizen, Reyes. Reyes takes pictures for Brazoria County News, a community Facebook page. He wasn't breaking any laws when clicking pictures at an accident scene, but was still unreasonably attacked by Officer Cagle, who then faced serious consequences for his actions.
What did you say now?
I asked you, why are you here?
I said I'm taking photos.
Okay. Are you allowed on this accident scene? That's what I'm asking you.
You're asking me if I'm allowed to be here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay. I need you to leave, please, until
I'm not
we
going to leave.
Mendoza, your accident scene. He's taking pictures of other people's vehicles and license plates, which is against the law.
We can clearly see here that Reyes didn't approach the officers and posed no disturbance to the investigation or accident scene, but the officers made it a point to complicate a simple situation. Officer Cagle insists that something as simple and well-known as public photography was illegal.
What are you doing right now? Taking photography.
Okay. Not here. Not right now, okay?
Okay. What are you going to do if I don't stop?
Okay. Good. All I'm asking, you can do what you need to do. Just go over there.
You're not going to stop me from taking photography.
Okay. You work for the newspaper?
I don't have to work for the newspaper to take public photography.
Okay. But taking license plate pictures of license plates, you are not allowed to do.
You are also by law allowed to lie to me. That's incorrect information.
No, I think you need to relearn the law on that.
You actually can, okay. And I can take all the videos of license plates that I want.
Okay. You go ahead and do that.
I will.
Officer Cagle, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be well versed with the law himself. He even goes on to tell Reyes to relearn the law when Reyes is in the right. Public photography is most certainly legal, and police officers are allowed to lie to an extent under the law. Officer Cagle was wrong on both accounts here.
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you have your ID on you?
Now you're on our accident scene,
Okay.
so I want you to identify yourself.
I want you to identify yourself right now.
Officer Cagle.
Badge number?
635.
And you?
Officer Mendoza, 575.
Now watch how I'm not going to give you my license.
Okay. Then I need you to remove yourself from this
I'm not going to remove myself from this accident scene.
455. I need a supervisor out here to this scene now.
You wanted to come here and intimidate me?
Sir,
let me tell you something right now.
No, sir, let me explain
This is not your accident scene. This is all public property, okay?
You're coming up here taking photos of pictures?
Yeah. First of all, lower your voice now.
Sir, I'm talking the same way
No. You came here with a bad energy.
No, I asked what you were doing
You're going to lower your voice now when you talk to me.
You sat here and said, I can be wherever I want.
Anywhere I want, yes.
All I asked you is why you're here taking photographs of other people's property.
None of your goddamn business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to identify yourself since you're part of this accident?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And why is that?
Because you are not my dad. Who do you think you are?
And you do not belong in this accident.
I can be anywhere I want.
You need to leave.
I'm not leaving.
Mendoza?
Sir.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Okay, all we're
You're not going to tell me that. You're not going to intimidate me out of here.
I don't understand what the purpose is.
What is your purpose of you being here right now?
Okay, so
you have an accident scene. Go deal with it.
Okay, this accident is said and done. These records are now
Then
making.
walk away. You're dismissed. I don't need you here.
Okay, so this accident scene's over. Why are you
Then get the f out of here. I don't need you here. You're trying to intimidate me? 2 officers with guns?
No one's touching anything on that.
Then back away, because if I had come to you this close, you'd have arrested my ass.
You're already on our scene, which is interfering in my investigation.
I'm not interfering with any of your shit.
You need to put your finger out of my face.
You need to back up for me then.
I don't need to back up. This is my scene. This is his scene.
No, f you and your scene, man. I'm standing
you need
right
to
here.
leave now.
I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm not.
Officer Cagle had no business picking a fight here with Reyes. It was a mistake that would cost him dearly. He tries to impose false laws on a citizen who seems better versed with the law than the officer himself, and tries his best to make Reyes leave the scene. Officer Cagle escalates the situation to the point where he assaults Reyes. Owing to the officer's poor handling of this simple situation and their unnecessary escalation of it, Officer Cagle was fired from his position and Officer Mendoza received a period of unpaid suspension.
What do we say about a cop who has been in the force for 20 years, yet knows nothing about handling a situation?
On my wrist, I can't move. Marshall, let go. Somebody get in the car. Just get in the car. All right, just get in the car.
No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. What's up? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me? Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body. What do it, man? Do what you gotta do. Don't ever touch me again. Sir. Get the off. Sir.
On the 19th of November, 2021, Police Sergeant Christopher Police arrived at a particularly chaotic scene where his fellow officers were dealing with a stubborn criminal. Rather than help with de-escalating the situation, Sergeant Police went the other way around. As soon as he arrived at the scene, he carelessly pushed the other officers aside and went straight for the suspect with what can be considered more than a little aggressiveness. The situation could have ended with Police yelling and cursing, but he decided to go one step further and ruin his entire career in less than 5 minutes.
Play with the wrong mother. You gotta do, man. You gonna mace me? Look at me, mother. You wanna play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body. Do what you gotta do. Don't ever touch me again. Get the off.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
That's right. The sergeant grabbed a fellow officer by the neck for trying to calm him down and stop him from hurting a suspect. Police was charged with felony battery of a police officer, as he rightly deserved.
I am engaged in a First Amendment activity that is protected.
I want to take the sign. If
you are not.
Listen,
you are not
you
taking
sign,
my property.
Listen to me. If you put it,
You are not taking my property. What's your badge number?
This man, named Jonathan, was holding a sign by the side of the road to warn drivers of a speed trap when 2 officers accosted him. A few minutes into their interaction, it became clear that the cops had no plausible reason to stop him and were either bored or drunk on power. Another possible reason was that the officers didn't want Jonathan doing a part of their job that would earn them some money. Of course, they didn't say that, but rather decided to go the hard way.
My badge number's right there, okay?
Is that what you tell the judge?
What?
Is that what you tell the judge?
Is what would I tell the judge?
Right there? I'm asking,
the judge?
I'm asking for your badge number.
My badge number's right there.
What is your badge?
It's
Articulate it.
It's right there. No,
Articulate.
No, I'm not going to articulate
it. Am I in detention? Are you detaining me? What are you detaining me for?
What?
What are you detaining?
You're disrupting traffic,
I'm not disrupting anything. I am engaged in a First Amendment. I am not. You're a liar.
It's unsafe.
You are a liar. I have never been in traffic. Never. So you can shut that up. I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment. So you can, I'm disrupting nothing.
With all of their words based on hearsay, the officers insisted that Jonathan had been disrupting traffic and should pack up his things. Unfortunately for them, the man knew his rights and would not let himself be bullied by some dumb cops.
I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. Oh, I'm not?
Why do I have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic?
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to yourself, pal.
You're very angry. Why so hostile?
Because you people are coming up here. I got a man trying to steal my property, telling me he's not going to let me do something that's constitutionally protected. No, I'm not. What's the statute for that? What's the statute? I have armed men coming up threatening to steal my property. You're not taking You see this man? He tried to take my property from my hands. You have no authority whatsoever over me because I've committed no crime.
You're not saying you committed a crime.
So you're not saying I committed a crime and you just tried to steal my property.
I didn't try to steal it.
Yes, you did. You said I am taking. You have nothing. You're not going to not allow me because you have no authority to stop me. Period. No authority to stop me.
I'm not going to let you do it, sir. I'm not going to let you do it.
You have no authority to stop me.
You wanted our attention, you got it. I
don't want your attention. Go the away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates. Go away. You're standing here witnessing a man that just tried to attack me.
It's a shame. You got to bring your kid out here on the side.
I'm teaching my kid not to respect pieces of crap like you guys are.
You're jumping in traffic.
You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense? You came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
Just to tell me that you're jumping out in front of them with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots. Let them.
Well, obviously they have a problem with you.
Well, that's hey, and you know what I have? I can go right over here.
I'm not going to let you go on the road, sir.
I'm not on the road. I'm not on the road.
You were on the shoulder.
Oh, the shoulder is not the road.
It's part of the road.
It is not part of the road. I am not blocking the roadway. I am not in the roadway. I haven't jumped in the roadway. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, so when you pull people over with radar, you're disrupting traffic because they're slowing down. That's your logic? Get the out of here. Get the out of here.
Wow. He talks that in front of his kids?
You go and rob people of the cash, brutalize people, and you go home to your kids. That's a shame.
That's fine. You can stand right there. But I'm
stand where I want. You ain't going to stop me because you have no authority to stop me. Put your hands on me. You see what this did? You see what he did? Don't put your hands on me. Do not put... Give me my property back, you piece of... Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of... You tyrant... What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay?
No,
don't walk up
no, you
like
stole my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You piece of...
nice day.
Behaving like little children, these cops forcibly grabbed Jonathan's sign from his hands. If you expected trained officers to behave better than this, you wouldn't be wrong. Jonathan drove away saying he would be back with another sign. As he left the sign, he flipped the corrupt cops off, and unsurprisingly, they pulled him over for that, even though Jonathan's action was perfectly legal under the law.
Good afternoon, sir. Corporal Douglas, Delaware State Police. The reason I stopped you is you had your hand out the window with
so what?
Finger.
So what? It's constitutionally protected speech.
Is the reason why you're doing that? Is the reason why you're doing that?
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No. All
right, listen.
Go away.
Disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly conduct.
That is called freedom of speech.
If you are out in the public,
you
are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
License, please.
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
and that's why I'm here.
I'm going to reach into my pocket and get my license.
You're fine.
And I'm going to take you to court.
But here's what I'm telling you. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you. I want you to take it to court.
But before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had your finger out.
Disorderly conduct
now,
what?
Here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting anything.
Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being detained.
I told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's correct?
No,
correct.
No,
exactly.
Right. You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
Okay, you had your middle finger out the window. Okay, yes.
The officers tried their best to make up charges against Jonathan, and when that failed, they resorted to dirty threats, even going as far as threatening to hurt his child. If this isn't corruption, we don't know what is.
We can't pull people over. We can't write us tickets for telling us to fuck off or giving us the middle finger and stuff like that. You know, that's their right to do so. But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy, and I'll pass it on.
And then number two, we have no real basis to write him. It's gonna get thrown out it's gonna get thrown out. The hand gesture thing, it's not. It doesn't count for finger, for fingers, middle fingers. So.
It doesn't count for sticking your hand up and doing middle finger.
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, at least it's inconvenient so you guys.
Right. So now, So he's going to do something stupid one day where we are going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct, and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video that he jumped into the roadway.
The officers were reminded by one of their colleagues that none of Jonathan's actions was considered a crime under the law. Unfortunately, this other officer was just as bad as he promised to find or create some dirt to throw Jonathan under the bus with.
For our next video, we take you to Bristol, Tennessee, where Officer Phil Kersnowski pulled over the senator's daughter for something that he believed was against regulations: the dark window tint of the vehicle. Officer Kersnowski made things complicated for himself when he crossed a line in this interaction.
Sam? No. You know how dark your window tint is?
Oh, Officer McDaniel checked it last week. I swear to you, he pulled me over for it. You can check it, though. But yeah, he pulled me over last week for it.
Dark as hell.
Yeah, he pulled me over last week for it. But he checked it and said it was fine.
Another officer's got a little meter that he can put on it.
But yeah, Officer McDaniel checked it last week, like literally in front of my house. He pulled me over because, pulled me over in October because my tags were expired. And he checked it then.
Okay. You don't have like a medical exemption or anything like that, do you? No. Okay. Well, why is it so dark? Other than it looks good.
I don't know. I mean, it's been like this for a year and a half.
To be honest with you, if it's dark, if it's over the legal limit, I'm going to give you a citation. However, that's just because the admin's on our ass over window tint. One phone call from your dad would probably get rid of it and save all of us a lot of heartache. The chief and captain are real heavy on window tint right now. We don't know why. We all said if we found you driving, you're the right tint.
You all said that?
Well, we all know your window tint's real dark. and I don't believe that's. But yeah.
So you all are targeting him?
No.
You just said it.
No, I didn't. Just like I said, one call from your dad would probably make all this go away and save all of us a lot of heartache.
Not only did the officer openly admit that he, along with other officers of the same department, were targeting the senator's daughter, he goes on to criticize his department's policy on dark window tints. He even blatantly asks the senator's daughter to call up her dad, as it would make everything go away.
You can roll this one up just a little bit.
Just kidding.
Or that one. It might get his chin stuck in it, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Whoa! Don't take your hand off.
What's the legal on this meter? What's the legal limit on the meter?
It's supposed to be 35. I usually do 30. What is it?
12. All right. There's your ID back. Except I hate doing this, but our admin's on us real heavy for window tint. A lot of us don't agree with it, but
My mom got a ticket today too.
where?
I was giving her so much for it, and now I'm like, Graham.
Oh well, Josh is a jerk, so. Shut up! Don't tell people that. No, court date set for February 26th at 8 a.m. You do have the option of having it taken off and get legal limit, and the judge will treat it as a warning and he'll dismiss it.
I'm not even going to be in town that day.
There's a number on the back there you can call and have it rescheduled.
Okay.
Or you can just pay the ticket and leave the window tint as it is. However, it won't stop other people from stopping you.
Officer Phil shows unprofessional conduct throughout the stop and shows a lack of understanding and respect for his department's policies. Officer Phil's department seemed to have the same concerns, and quoted in a memo, he was insubordinate with his attempt to persuade someone to take action to change police department policy that he does not agree with. The department decided to fire Officer Phil for his poor conduct at the traffic stop. Once again, an officer ruins his career with nothing more than his own idiocy to blame for it. Our last video today takes you to a residential area in Hamilton where a police officer, Ian Milburn, lunged at a transgender woman with disabilities and was caught enjoying the act. The officer showed a kind of temper completely inappropriate for a person in his line of work.
Talk to you for a minute?
Yep, just a minute. So, I can talk to you through the door. It's not really a good moment for me to come out right now. So.
Okay.
I know that my neighbor has made some sort of complaint against me.
Mm-hmm.
If you look in the notes of your file, you'll see that there has been false complaints made by Mr. Slobomir.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, he is a superintendent. He is someone who is trying to allow renovations to occur contrary to the zoning of this house in order to effect my eviction.
So far, the interaction has gone over smoothly as the citizen tries to explain the situation to the officers. All of this changes drastically as Officer Ian tries to take charge of the situation.
Hey, listen to me. If you damage his property, listen to me.
Please don't speak to me.
If you damage his property,
none of his property has been
can I finish my sentence?
You don't need to speak with me.
If you damage his property, you are going to be arrested, and that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you with your.
Sir,
can I finish my sentence, please?
I haven't damaged.
Okay, then I'll just speak over you, because clearly you're unreasonable and you don't listen.
No, actually.
If you damage his property,
sir, go look in the
you are going to be arrested. So do not damage anything.
I never touched his.
Is that clear?
Sir, it's clear.
Thank you.
Go have a good day. I never touched his item. Enjoy your bullying of a position.
The two officers seemingly like to bully people using the power their position grants. Officer Ian makes no attempt to understand the situation and instead rushes her and never lets her speak. The worst part of this interaction was that Officer Ian was seen enjoying this act of bullying. Officer Ian got an 18th-month probation for this act, which might knock some sense into him. He was also put on administrative duties in an effort to decrease his contact with the public, for which he was most definitely unfit for.